Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a Landorus with Earthquake instead of Superpower, and then we're going to switch a few Pokemon. We're going to take Dialga off and put Giratina on, but then when we put Shadow Snorlax on the team while maintaining the Landorus as the best buddy equipped Pokemon, we're just going to put Snorlax on the team. All of a sudden we start encountering Giratinas, which is going to be good for me. I just want to show you what is happening here. I wanted to actually just show you the Snorlax battles, but it makes more sense to show you the battles beforehand and then going into it so you can see that there were no damn Giratinas whatsoever until I put the Snorlax on the team because of the moves that kind of clash with each other, and that's how the algorithm picks up things here. But with that said, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated, folks. It really does help me out. And thank you for doing so. If you want to support the channel, that's all you really need to do. If you want to go above and beyond, you can leave a tip. You can also become a member or even a Patreon member and have your name at the end of the credits whenever I do put those in the video. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into this here. I'm still going with my Kyogre because I love using this 100% IV. It's not equipped this time because that's going to be the Landorus, and we're taking the win with quick moves, and we're looking good. Now, having Earthquake as opposed to Superpower, did it help me out? Well, that's one great lead. Oh boy, let's go. Let's get Legend. Oh. It was okay. It's definitely going to be taking a lot of Pokemon by surprise. Specifically, in my circumstances, when I was battling using it, Earthquake up against Groudon was a real big thing. It was nice. It would hit them, almost one-shot them. And Groudon being, ground, Precipice Blades, and then having Fire Punch was not able to take me out. And then I just hit Stone Edge. So it works pretty nice, and especially if you can hit a Dialga with full health. Although a Superpower is doing a ton of damage, so a lot of times they are going to be shielding it up. So it has its advantages. I would say probably run Superpower. Yeah, it's probably just going to be a little bit more secure for you, in my experience. Okay, Earthquake's taking more energy than Stone Edge is, so let's see what we have. Next battle, met with a Dialga. Well, speak of the Dialga, they're going to be swapping into a Zacian. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Kyogre. Now, there's no way. That was a little quick, so it's probably play rough. Okay, finally we have a play rough user here and not a wild charge. That's actually very rare when I put the Kyogre on the team here. Alright, so hitting them with a nice Surf. A play rough will take us out here, but I have to make my decision. We're going to go ahead and shield it up and farm them down. Now, we know that they're going to be bringing in that Dialga, unfortunately. Don't think we might be able to get to Blizzard. Let's see here. But they're obviously... Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, we get there, but this is an obvious Blizzard. I would assume they were going to shield this up. And they let it go, though, because it's always opposite of what I say. Let's go. Bringing in our own Dialga here, and they're probably almost to a Draco. Or they're at a Draco, and there it is. Bringing in the Landorus. They've still got two shields here. This is going to get a little bit crazy here, folks. And bear with me. We'll get into the Shadow Snorlax in a minute, and you'll see as I do start picking my team. I leave it on the screen so you can know when that is going to happen. So we're up against a Yveltal. Okay. Damn thing always confuses me. Hitting them with a Stone Edge, looking good. Now we've got one shield left. We're going to go ahead and shield this up here. Dialga holding on to what, like about 4 or 5 HP. This is getting a little bit crazy here, folks. So we're going to go ahead and throw that Stone Edge, swap into our Dialga, Dragon Breath them down and take the win. Let's get it. Bye-bye. Let's go. Next battle. Landorus leading the charge, met with a Dragonite. Here's the thing about Landorus. I love the design. It's a cool looking Pokemon. I like how it has 4 legs. It looks like a... It doesn't look like a dog. But it's just got that dog type of body. I don't know. Pretty cool. I don't know. Its original form that looks humanoid. Humanoid Pokemon to me are weird. Not all of them. A Champ is a... I just don't like the Landorus style models. Those things just are weird. Don't like them. But this one's definitely pretty cool. Anyways, what's going on here? Rambling about some random crap. We've got Giratina on the team now. Alright, so we're getting closer to that Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and let this Rock Slide go, as we're going to be able to absorb that no problem. Think we do want to shield this up, as we don't want our Landorus to go down quite yet. Building up extra energy, immediately swapping, as they do. Okay, trying to catch or something, I don't know, but they've got a Metagross back there. We've got no shields left and energy on our Landorus, so this is going to get interesting. Going straight for the Shadow Ball, and of course we're getting a shield right out the gate. Now, since they have locked themselves in here, We don't have to worry about them like catching or swapping or anything like that. We're actually going to outpace them to the Shadow Ball, which is going to KO this Metagross here. And it's funny that I start seeing the Metagross when I put on the Giratina, which works perfectly fine for me. We will win CMP over this Excadrill here. We're just going to go ahead and hit Earthquake. We can go Stone Edge too, and we don't even need to hit any of these bubbles, and we're going to take the win. Can you see how having Superpower is going to be helping you out a little bit better? Earthquake is great. It is interesting, and you are getting stabbed. Landorus is just so squishy. It cannot take a hit, but it hits so hard. Perfect. We have a Groudon, so you can see exactly what I was talking about. So this is the situation here. And of course, we're going to go for Earthquake. We're not going for Stone Edge. We don't need a bait here. Letting it go like usual, because they're expecting potentially a superpower. So at this point, all we have to do is get off a Stone Edge, and we'll be able to take the win here. We will be able to win the CMP up against Groudon, because Landorus is just a beast when it comes to its attack stat. They are going to be shielding it up. Sounds good to me. We're going to let this go here, and I think we're going to bring in our Dialga and farm them down, because that would have technically been the biggest threat, unless they have a Zacian in the back, and they're going to be bringing in their own Dialga. Now, they've already used a shield here, so I don't know if they're going to want to be obligated to use another one, so we're going to go ahead and go for Iron Head. We might get one out of them. Let's see what happens. They let it go. All right, go figure. Swapping into a Mewtwo. So before we do swap into our Giratina, which is going to be a great matchup, we're going to throw Iron Head. I don't know. So here's the game plan. Thought process. Let it go. Let them take us out. Have them use up their energy here. We can let a Side Strike go. We'll hit them with Ominous Wind. We'll farm up a little bit more. And throw right. Oh, we're not throwing. Okay, so I guess we have this all planned out. So we just need to... Oh, we're farming them all the way down. Great. So we're going to potentially hit 2 Shadow Balls here. But I think one is going to do it. Great. Good game plan here. Because they did use up all that energy when they did go for the Draco Meteor. So we didn't have to worry about them getting to another charge move. Next battle met with a Mewtwo. Okay, we still have the Giratina. Snorlax will be coming here shortly. You're going to see exactly what's going to happen. It's absolutely hilarious. No Giratinas, right? Right? None. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And again, it's not a bad thing for me, but you can. It's a clear sign that there is manipulation within the algorithm, within the Go Battle League. I mean, do we need any more proof? I mean, the people who say there isn't one, it's like... I don't even know if I should say that, but we'll just keep moving on here before I get too nasty. Not that we need to be sensitive to their feelings, but I'm just trying not to get like in trouble with YouTube, because everybody's a sissy nowadays, pretty much. Taking out that Giratina with one shot. Let's go. And we have another Dragon in the back that's going to be resisting the Kyogre's Waterfall, as well as Surf. Now, we do need to look out for a potential Blizzard. That is something we do not want to get hit by, and I actually think that they do have it here. We actually... Oh, never mind. Wrong battle. I don't think we're going to look at that one because it pissed me off. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Ominous Wind. They're going to be using their last shield, and there is no freaking way that this is a Blizzard. Impossible. It takes way too much energy, especially after they use that Surf energy. Farming them down and taking the win. Let's go. All right, still no Snorlax. Another Groudon. This time it is going to be shiny. Let's get it. And we will be doing the same strategy that we did before here. Let's see what we have going on. Fire Punch, of course. You don't go Precipice Blades. Now, the way I work the Groudon up against the Landorus Therian form like this is I build up to pretty much 100 energy, or I just wait for them to throw the superpower first, and after that, then I start throwing my fire punches, because it's going to be doing that much more damage, because they did lower their defense after they did go for that superpower. But hey, that's just me taking that win, and they're going to be bringing in their Dialga, and we're going to go ahead and swap into our own Dialga before they do farm us down, because we do have a little bit of energy, and we can still do something with that Landorus. Granted, we're able to get to the charge move. I think we might be there, but we might need like one more quick move, or we can use it to catch. So they're going to be swapping into a Ho-Oh, taking us out. Now we still have 2 shields. I let that go because we still do have the Giratina here, which is going to be resisting that fire. But we do need to look out for a Brave Bird, which is going to be costing less energy, and there it is. They're going to lower their stats. We're going to build up a little bit more energy, so we're ready to go for whatever they do throw into the fight. Going for the Ominous Wind, which is enough to take them out, bringing in that Giratina, and this is where things are going to get a little bit tricky here. So we're going to go ahead and throw that Shadow Ball. Their Dragon Breath is destroying the hell out of me. I need something in the back that's going to something in the back that is that we're going to be resisting. Otherwise, it's not looking good, or something that we're super effective to, because what are we going to be able to do here? They shield that up. What's happening? Is that their last Pokemon? I'm not paying attention. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb sometimes, folks. I'm sorry, I've got a lot on my mind. We taking the win there. I thought there was still another Pokemon. All right, Snorlax, you see it here with your own eyes. Putting in the Snorlax on the team. We didn't see one Giratina. What happened? What's the matter? What's the matter? All right, so we're gonna go for Earthquake, or I mean, we're gonna start it off with Landorus. Woo! I just woke up. Sounds like I just need to go right back to sleep. All right, so they're gonna be swapping into a Kyogre to do a bunch of damage before we do retreat with energy on our Landorus, ready to go for whatever we have in the future. Going for the Origin Pulse, doing a ton of damage, and I decided to just go ahead and go for the Draco here. I did allow them to farm me up a little bit more, so we are lower on our health. Bringing in their own Giratina. What do you know? There's the Giratina. Perfect. We're going to bring in that Snorlax. This is literally our first battle with the Snorlax, and it's throwing that at us. Sounds freaking great to me, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam, doing a little bit of damage, swapping into our Landorus to do a bit of a combo breaker here, going for that shield on their end, and we're going to absolutely shield this up. And I think we go for Stone Edge because I was just too nervous. I thought they were going to get another charge move off, and that's enough because they did lower their defense, so all good. Alright, we've got the lineup as we need here. The only thing that can save them is that they did have Dragon Pulse, and they don't. Okay, I would assume they don't. They're going for the Ominous Wind, but let's see what happens here. Another Ominous. I don't think they've revealed their other move, but if they did, who knows? But they're backing out. We're taking that win. Let's go, baby. Snorlax. Gotta love it. Thank you, algorithm. Next battle met with a Excadrill. This is great for us here. Definitely going to be a lot better if you do have Superpower. Because they're going to most likely always shield. Right? Watch they don't shield me here. Watch they call it. Watch they call this because I said it. Let's see what we have. Do they call it? No, of course not. Alright, so yeah, if you land an Earthquake, obviously you'll one-shot. Alright, but otherwise, yeah. So you can't kind of let all that go. They are going to be catching with a Giratina. There it is again. There's your Giratina, folks. So we're going to go ahead and swap into the Snorlax and have a little fun. And what we're going to do here is simply farm them all the way down to freaking Funky Town and come out of this with 100 energy. I think we have 100. Almost there. Still a lot of energy. And they're down a shield. And we still have 2. Yeah, looking pretty good. And they're going to go ahead and bring in a Ho-Oh here. This is a fine position to be in. It's not like we have an advantage or disadvantage. It's just kind of a neutral situation with a bunch of energy. So we're just going to go ahead and start throwing these Body Slams. Thought they were going to try to catch with their Excadrill at some point here. Let's see if they want to do that. We're just going to keep on throwing these Body Slams over and over again. We've got 2 shields. I think we may want to... Okay, we're going to let this go. That helicopter is extremely loud. Sounds like it's hovering right over my freaking house. Can you hear that? Athena's freaking out. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, well, that's what that sound was. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. Down goes the Landorus to the Excadrill. We're going to be getting to the Iron Head. Sounds like my neighbors are moving around. They were kind of like, yeah, what the hell was that? Alright, so anyways, we're going to use our last shield here and take out this Excadrill. Dialga putting in the work for us, and down goes Ho-Oh. We are taking the win there. Looking good. Snorlax, it was the thing that we needed for that battle. Next one, are we going to see another Giratina? Oh, what do you know? It just magically starts showing up for every battle. Once I put a normal type, or it's not even, apparently it's not the typings of the Pokemon, it's off of their moves. So our normal and our lick are aligning with it while the ghost is aligning with us. And it's like, hey, that's super effective. Hey, that's not very effective. We'll match those up. That's the way it works. Okay. You know, it's really funny. I did state that I do not watch people go Battle League anymore. And that is the case. But once in a while when I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see a video, I just rule random. If it's somebody that I can tolerate, oh, like, okay, let's just watch them for about 2 minutes to see what happens. Or if it's a short or something like that. And a lot of times they're so clueless. They're so clueless or ditzy or just stubbornly stupid that they just want to accept it. But there's so much jackassery. It's hilarious. They'll sit there and say, why are we seeing so many of the same leads today? It's because of your team combo, dummy. I mean, what is wrong? They're so it's like they literally... I'm trying to think of an analogy here, but my God. I can't really right off my dome. But it's hilarious to me when they sit there, why are we getting the same lead every day or every day here? Why are there so many of the same Pokemon today? It's because of your team. Just accept that there's an algorithm, for crying out loud, and that was a crazy win. All right, let's go. Crazy like these people are. I wouldn't even call them crazy. Delusional, just trying to escape reality, the truth. But the truth is, the algorithm is real, and the reason why you see the same Pokemon over and over again in the same day is because of the Pokemon you have on your team, derp. Or the moves that you have, at least. Anyways, got this thing throwing those glaciates over at me, so they've lowered our attack. Right, great. Kyurem put it in that work. Always a fun Pokemon to see here. It's actually got some viability. But, you know. Yeah. Anyways, what's going on here? So, Zacian's taking us out. They've still got 2 shields left. We're not in the best position, really. We're really not. Not really. Gonna go for a Stone Edge. More than likely gonna... No, wait. I was gonna say shield it up, but they let it go. Immediately swapping into my Dialga. And I was thinking, Ice in the front. Fairy in the middle. They're trying to protect themselves from Dragon. I bet. Somewhere, somehow. And it looks like they are. Not really a Dragon. Maybe a Dialga or so. Mewtwo. There you have it. Do we want to shield this up? Don't know. I think we're gonna. Yeah, okay. Putting in that. All right. Landorus, yeah, it's out of energy here. So we're going to go ahead and throw this Iron Head. And I think we're going to, yeah, swap so we can kind of preserve that Dragon Breath damage and force them to throw here. So they're going to take out our Landorus and we just take them out with Dragon Breath, baby. Let's get it. All right, looking good. Let me guess. We're going to see another Giratina. I mean, come on, let's see it. All right, Mewtwo. Okay, no Giratina quite yet. All right, we'll see what happens here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Dialga, have a little fun. Hopefully this is not Focus Blast. It was a little soon. I think I wasn't counting, but it doesn't matter. It's a Psy Strike. Going for the Iron Head, shielding it up. They've used 1 shield. We still got 2. A Psy Strike won't KO. A Shadow Ball will, I think it'll KO. Ice Beam. All right, nice. Sneaky Ice Beam, girl. Maybe if it's a girl. I don't know. You got all kinds of people who are men making their avatars females, and I'm over here like, why? But hey, you know what it is. 2023. Up is down, down is up, and left is right, left, all backwards. All right, you know. It's like you got a dude with a 5 o'clock shadow, a wig on, or grew their hair out, crooked lipstick. I'm a pretty girl. Anyways, I better shut up before I get in trouble for the social justice police put me in jail. But anyways, there's my unhinged rant for the day. Ooh, so unhinged. I'm going crazy, guys. Oh, what's gonna happen to Poke? He's gonna get in trouble. All right, got the Snorlax in here doing its Snorlax thing, the showcase of the video, and Landorus with Earthquake. There you go. Pretty much every single game after I put Snorlax on the team had a Giratina. Just a coincidence, right? Just a coincidence. Thank you for watching, and take care, traders.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!